Stories of a giant hairy creature that appears half man and half ape have existed in various parts of the world for many centuries. In fact, the only continent not to have a story of a wild man is Antarctica. In the Himalayas, it's the Yeti. In Canada, the Sasquatch. And in the northwest United States, Bigfoot. Bigfoot is described by believers as being between 6 and 8 feet tall, with a large forehead and a pronounced brow like a caveman's, and well-rounded crest head like a gorilla's. There are versions of Bigfoot ranging from heartless giants who stole fish from fishermen's nets to cannibalistic monsters living on the mountain peaks. It wasn't until 1958 that the Bigfoot legend really took off in the United States. That year, a man found large footprints at a construction site where he worked in California. He had his friend make plaster casts of the footprints. The story gained a lot of attention and being the top story on many newspapers. It was even picked up by the Associated Press, drawing international attention. Bigfoot has been in American pop culture for some time now. He's been in movies like Harry and the Hendersons and Willow Creek. But he's been in video games too, such as Grand Theft Auto 5.
Shoot me, human.
I just did.
Shoot me, human. Make it stop.
I just shot your ass and stopped.
I'm the last of my kind.
Evolution is a bitch.
We've lived in these woods 1,000 years.
Man, wait a second. Is this a fucking mask?
Sightings have been a phenomenon since the late 1800s to the present day, and the reports have been sighting from around the country. These reports range from actual sightings with photo evidence to video evidence in footprints.
Follow us as we leave sunny Aptos, California, to go see Michael Rugg in Felton.
Where did the legend of Bigfoot come from? How did he start?
Well, first of all, you're begging the question. You just called it a legend. Now, I will admit that there is a legendary component to Bigfoot, but most legends and most folklore has its roots in something real. People observe things, they share that information with other people, and in the telling of the stories, embellishments happen, confabulations happen, exaggerations happen, and pretty soon things can grow up and be legends. But usually there's something real at the beginning. There have been thousands and thousands of eyewitness sightings of hairy wild men in the forest.
Mm-hmm.
It's been going on since the beginning of oral history.
Okay, next one is, what's your story of Bigfoot?
What's my story?
Yeah, what's all this about for you?
Well, the museum, for me, is an opportunity to connect up with other people interested in Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm.
And it does, number one, bring people in here from all over the world, actually, who have seen these things, and they want to talk about it. That's why there's hundreds and hundreds of Bigfoot research groups and clubs all around the United States. Most of these clubs or groups are started by people who saw one. And they're looking for other people that can talk about it with without getting ridiculed. Because people they want to cop a belief system on this. People don't do any research, but they decide in their gut whether it's real or not, and they run with it. Kind of like a religion.
Mm-hmm.
But you see, if you actually look at the evidence and spend some time with it, you find out there's plenty of indicators and lots of proof. Well, let's say lots of evidence. Not everybody constitutes it all as proof.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, that doesn't mean it isn't.
Okay.
An absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. Do you know that we have no evidence of the modern chimps and gorillas? There are no bones indicating that they existed in the past.
Well, I don't know that.
No. There's more bones of Bigfoot-type things in Africa and Asia than there are of modern chimps and gorillas. Upright walking bipedal primates, like ourselves. That's a fact.